basically, it's a matter of asking people who live in the city of San Luis Obispo to show respect to themselves and their neighbors by just these really basic things. So I'm really concerned about the student population, the rental population in general, but I think the students are especially vulnerable because it may be the first place outside of home or a dorm where they've actually had to live in a community and kind of fend for themselves. So, you know, I really feel that the rental situation here, the market, is exploiting the students. It's not a feel-good situation if a landlord is not maintaining a unit up to a legal standard. That is not a feel-good situation for the city or for the tenant. So in terms of the relationship, if there is a relationship there, it's going to be good if the tenants are living up to their rights and responsibilities and the landlord's doing the same thing.
We were surprised, actually. Our landlord said it was only going to take 10 minutes. He said he was just going to check like the smoke detectors and like lights and locks and stuff. But they actually did like a full inspection. They checked heater, they checked locks, they checked screens, vents, they checked the whole backyard. They even went behind the garage, they checked the garage. I mean, they checked all kinds of stuff. So it took half hour, I'd say.
If your screen is torn on the outside of your house, you get written up for that. That's not a health and safety. If you have a piece of your paneling on your roof that is off, you get written up for that. That's not a health and safety. So it got carried way too far. To me, it's an environment of overregulation. Enough is enough.
The lady told me it's very rare for it to be as smooth as it went with us. She said most landlords are annoyed about it.
There was outrage against this from landlords and tenants, where they're outraged that we were going to, without cause, enter people's homes, and the money grab they felt.
I don't really know what they're looking for. I got the intention that they were just trying to hassle college kids in a way and make sure we're obeying laws and making sure that we're behaving. That's kind of annoying to me because I feel like they're just getting in my business and I just want to live. I just want to live. I don't want people bothering me.
Students are not being singled out. That would be illegal and ethically reprehensible as far as I'm concerned. Everybody who lives in the city is a resident and deserves respect, for sure.
I mean, let's be honest. Of course it's targeted to the students. I mean, I'd be disingenuous if I said it wasn't. While we do cover everybody, I believe the origin of it comes to address students. We wouldn't have a noise ordinance if we didn't have students in town. We wouldn't have a trash can ordinance if we didn't have students in town. We wouldn't have an unruly gathering ordinance. We wouldn't have those triple fees on those weekends if we didn't have students. So while it covers everybody, most of the violations are created by students because they're targeted towards students.
I really have been an advocate for building housing on campus, and that's not just for easing the rental housing market in the city. It's also because I think it's really good for Cal Poly and for the students to not have to hassle and worry so much about where they're going to live.